welcome back. Another edition of Arizona's Everyday Chef. I'm your host, The Nerdy Cook. So, what plans do we have for today? Well, I'm going to be shooting two videos today. One of them is going to be some crock pot stew with some mashed potatoes and some gravy. That's for later, the mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm going to do it in a fun way that everyone will be able to enjoy. And then the other ones I'm doing cupcakes. So I'm going to be doing like a raspberry cream cheese frosting, and I'm filling cupcakes. So I'm going to be making the chocolatey Texas cake, doing it in a cupcake form, and then I'm going to pull out the center. So that'll be later. We'll talk about that later. First part is the stew. So we're going to get a little bit. I've already done some, trimmed the meat. I got a tri-tip roast. I've trimmed off the fat, which I'll show you. I've got the crock pot ready to go. And we're going to dice this up into stew meat, put it in the crock pot, and then off we go to the races for letting it cook for about 6 to 8 hours. We'll be back. Alright, so fortunately I got called away on an emergency, so we have to really kind of start this back over again. So I've got my meat cut, I've got the crock pot going, so I'm going to just start cutting this up into stew meat pieces. And go from there. Then I'm going to probably start the mashed potatoes that we're going to use. So I don't think you want to see me cut every little piece of stew meat going. I do have the crock pot set for fast, so it's for for a 4 hour. So we're just going to keep going. And instead of 8 hours, we're going to shorten it into 4. So, sorry about that, but there was a family emergency and I had to go. Right in the middle. Help me cooking, come on, right? So, I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to throw it in the crock pot. I'm going to put in about a cup of water. I'm going to put in some spices. I'm not going to marinate it at all or do any type of marinade. I'm just straight stew meat. Kind of a stew in the next 4 hours. So we'll come back when we do have it a little bit ready to go, and then I'll see you with a little bit. Alright, so we're fast approaching everything being done. I got the potatoes, and I'll show you what we're going to do. Mashing them up. Whew. Now what I do with mine is I add some garlic salt in here, which is going to make a tasty, tasty treat. Meat's just about done. Pretty well is. I'm going to put in some pepper. Alright. And I'm going to put in a little bit of milk. Making it nice and creamy, and then I'm going to definitely add some butter. So one thing I forgot to restock up on at the store was the butter. And just mash them up. So I'm going to finish up these potatoes. I'm going to get the gravy going. And then I'm going to do a little presentation on what we did today. Just a little bit of fun that I'm trying to have and at presentation and everything. So we'll come back. Alright, my little fun. So I have some potatoes in here. I'm going to sit like that. Hopefully they don't fall. Then, let's see. Woo. The meat is done. So I'm just going to take some. that. Okay, and then I have the gravy just almost done. So, let me just scoop it out. Then the gravy. Now I'm just having fun with all of this. So the gravy I'm just gonna pour right around. And then just a little bit of drizzle. Now it's just a brown fun gravy that I got. Nothing fancy. I didn't make anything fancy this time. And there we go. Just a nice fun tri-tip roast that's been in the crock pot all day. Some fun potatoes. And some gravy. It's just something to do for a loved one on a nice romantic night. Alright? Have a fun little presentation. So, I don't want you to forget to like and comment, subscribe if you want to see more, ring the bell to get notifications when I upload a new video. So until next time, which will be some very yummy cupcakes with raspberry infused cream cheese frosting. Till next time, have fun, happy eating.